Right now, we're going live.
As we should.
What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? This is your boy Aaron Wilds Out TV coming to you with another video. I am here with an exclusive interview with yours truly, the newly executive producer for the Come Up Miami Season 2, Jamal. Okay, Jamal, let's give a round of applause for Jamal. Yes, baby, yes.
For
How
having
you feeling?
me.
How you feeling today, Jamal?
I'm feeling good. I'm in New York. It's my birthday weekend. I'm living life. I'm manifesting all the greatness and goodness that's coming to me right now. I'm feeling it's a lot. It's a great time to be alive. I'm excited.
Yes. So you here in New York for a ball. Are you excited to kiki with the girls?
I am excited. I am. I literally am. I'm excited to kiki with the girls. I'm excited to be in the city. I'm excited for the fashions because I made all my outfits this weekend. I'm
hmm
excited just to be out Miami for a moment and just, be
like a
out.
different scene, like a different
Yeah,
scene and
it's just a
everything.
different scene. I'm excited.
Yes. First of all, so let's get into it. Let's get into this interview, okay? Let's get
Mm,
into this interview. First of all, I have to say again, congratulations on. First of all, I feel like you're the only cast member to only do one season, and then on your second season become an executive producer.
I think, yeah.
You're the only cast member to do that.
Mm.
So I have to say congratulations again because when we got the news that you were going to executive produce the Come Up Miami season 2, I think we were all like, I think if anybody going to executive produce it, Jamal should be it because Jamal was very pivotal. Like, I think that's the word, pivotal. Is that the word? Like, he was very like, Jamal was the one to showcase what he was doing. The soon as Jamal got on the scene, he was the one to show what he was doing, and he showed what he was doing every single scene, every single episode. Jamal had stuff going on.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I
you
need you
cannot tell me that Jamal was not working his first season.
to, okay? I need you to know. Like I was serious about I'm gonna display my come up, and that's what came out of it. So, mm,
Period.
yeah.
Period. Okay, so let's get into these questions because I have a lot of questions for
All
you.
right, let's get into them. I'm excited.
Okay. What was the conversation like? What was the conversation when you became the executive producer? Like, did you or like did y'all was it already in the cards for you? Like, or did he just spring it on you? Or was there like a mutual
It was more like, okay, so it was more like, okay, cool. It wasn't like oh, I wanted to, like, that's what I was digging for. It was more so like, hey, I'm Jamal. I mean, Kurt Ron presented it to me, and then it just kind of made sense. Like I was like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. I mean, I could, and we just had to work through the numbers and everything, and then actually the vision. That I was like, I had already said in my head, I was like, if I was to be EP, this is what I would do. Like, this is what I would do. This is how I would do it. And then I was already talking to him like off camera, like helping him, give him great ideas for his show anyway. Like, I
Mhm.
recognize the come up where I see it. So I was like, go ahead. I want to give you good ideas to help you make your platform better. And that's the energy I always display on and off camera. So
Mhm.
when he presented it to me, I was like, sure. I was coming back for season 2 anyway, and I wanted to see what we could do to help improve it. So that's how it happened, and we just ran from there.
Okay, yes. First of all, because I think everybody was like, if anybody, like I said, if anybody was going to do it, if anybody was going to executive produce this season, it would be Jamal. So we just got to give you your tens on that one.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges of being an EP and a cast member, like wearing both hats?
Oh my God. Like, it's a lot. It's like, one, I got to make sure I get everyone's storyline, not just mine now. And then I got to make sure that I understand You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know
What the
what
hell
happened.
happened?
That was crazy. Um, but just like as you were saying, I need to make sure that I had to make sure that I conduct myself in a well manner, but at the same time I need to make sure things are still hot and things is moving along. So that was like a lot of stuff was a big challenge. And then my leadership skills is different from Karan's leadership skills. The way he films is way different from way how I film and how I would like to see, like, it's different. So when it comes to being a cast member, that's no problem. But then it comes to being the EP, and I gotta do with these girls all the time, and then it's the whole shade of it all. Oh, you're EP, you're big bad, or you act like you think you're big bad. You think you're this, and people are scared of you. I've never said, mind you, I've never said these things. I've never act this way. I was always just me, like just me. I just now have a new title. Like that's it. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna say what I say. If I said it, I'm gonna stick it and I'm gonna stand in it. I'm still gonna say how I feel, and that's how it's gonna be. But it's just like, oh, it's like everybody's stepping around eggshells around me, and I was just like, you don't have to. Like, you really don't. Be you. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to display on this platform, and I'ma just act accordingly. So,
Period.
and that's really it. Like, I mean, I've had to. Well, you'll see.
Shout out to my people in the chat. D, hey Perp. Um, okay, so they already comparing you. You know, the girls are already comparing you to Reese G, right? So how does it feel getting compared to Reese G? And the negative narrative that comes with him. You know,
To be honest with you, I
the
don't even know the story.
space from him.
I don't even know the story.
You don't even know the story?
Yeah, I know a little bit of it, but I'm always been that person. I don't concern myself with drama. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice that he's coming over here." But I didn't know the backstory until somebody explained it to me, and I was like, "Oh, well, business is business." But but oh, like so, but me being Reese has years. Like, don't even compare me to him. Reese has years of experience in doing this. I'm new. Like, I am completely new at producing anything. Only thing I produce is fashion shows, but as far as like a actual content to be putting out there, I'm still trying to get myself together. So I don't that comparison is not valid to me. But I mean, hey, compared to somebody that's out here doing it already, why not?
I think they're comparing you because he was an EP and cast member at the same time, and he was very much heavily judged for it and heavily scrutinized because he was wearing both hats. And I feel like his cast, and the viewers thought that he was being unfair. So that's why I was asking you, like, do you think
Don't
um,
even never
that
even knew
comparisons is fair?
never even knew his story. Like, never even knew he was a cast member slash EP. I never even like the only time I heard his name, like, is because of this whole he came over to Gemini Films. I didn't know him. And no shade.
Okay.
There's no shade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no shade. Like, it's no shade because I just didn't know him. But um I can see that happening as far as like, oh, is it fair or not? Because it's gonna play out in the season. But some of these girls didn't take full advantage of this opportunity, and that's what it is. Like they didn't take full advantage of the opportunity. And by that being said, it's gonna look. I feel like it's not gonna look a certain way, but to the viewers, it may. I don't know how it's gonna read, but people have to take full advantage of the opportunities that's in front of them and display their best foot forward. And that's just on period.
Okay, period, 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 period. How do you feel about how you think this season 2 of Miami is going to match up to last season?
It's not. It's not at all. It's not. It's definitely a step up, but then it's definitely a step up because this cast was a little bit. It wasn't so divided um last year because last year, it was a clear division.
Mhm.
This cast is a little bit mature and it's not so much drama, but it's definitely a lot of arguing and bickering back and forth and trying my patience. Like, so it's a lot of that. But it's no comparison because everyone has an actual come up that they're working on and actual material to show. Um,
Ooh.
but we'll just see. We'll just see if it's displayed the right way.
First of all, I'm living for a trans woman to be on the show. I'm
Uh,
living for that.
Miss Bella Monet. She's up here.
Yes, first of all, her
Actually, I'm about to
boobies.
meet up with her. She's up here too.
Huh?
She's up here
Oh,
too.
she's up here too.
Yes.
Oh yes. First of all, girls, the melons. I was like, because I'm a boob guy, so it's like,
Oh, they're huge.
mm,
Big child. She just.
what? I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Every time the girl like come to the screen, that trailer was like,
Get
girl,
into the
am I
trip.
actually gay? Like, what is going on? Like,
Okay. So
yeah.
Bella has that seduction. So she has that mystical sauce that she be having over the Butch Queens girl. So you gotta be careful. That's gonna be displayed all through the show.
Girl, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. So let's go on to the next question. When you okay, let's get into some tea because this is like a conversation for two worlds.
Okay,
So
okay.
listen, when you found out that Sean and Prince broke up, girl, did you get wait? Did you have a sense of girl? I told you so? Did you have a sense of I told you so? Like girl, you should have never did it, girl. Because you knew what the outcome was.
It wasn't the sense of I told you so because I very much knew what was going on most of the time. But it was more so like, damn, all of that. It
Mm-hmm.
was that. It was more damn. Like, oh my God. Like what and then their breakup was more it's probably what a lot of people think. It's not like that. It was more like two people have two different views and decided to go their separate ways.
Oh, really? Because that's not what I saw on Prince stories. Every time Sean name is mentioned, he's got a little like, ugh, girl.
Well, I'm sure it's that. It's. I don't think it's any bad. But well, I don't know if that's the case. That's what it is. But like I said, I try to. I'm cool with both of them. Granted, I was cool with Sean first before Prince, but
Mm-hmm.
I am cool with both of them, and I just stay out of it. I don't even ask them. I don't even ask them two about each other. I did on the show though, but that was it. I
Okay.
don't. It's like whenever it comes up, they just be like, and I just be like, "Oh, girl, well, listen, if you gonna give me all that, I ain't even gonna fucking egg."
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So I gotta ask this because you know it's gonna be because Karan already let it slip that it's gonna be in the first episode. It's gonna be on the first episode. He already let it slip. So on a scale from 1 to 10, baby, how gagged were you when you saw that sex tape
Oh, I was pretty gagged. Okay, like I was like, oh, oh, okay. Did you see
Yes, I did.
it?
Yes,
I
I did before the world even saw it, girl.
said,
Yes.
oh, oh. It
Did
was
you did you like did you look at Prince a little different? Like,
what? No, because that's my friend. Like that's my friend. So it's kind of I don't look at him no different. Even now, even though I've seen him, I don't look at him no different. I'm just like, oh, friend. Well, okay. Because I mean, don't ever underestimate anybody, bitch. Like
mm, mm.
don't never underestimate a cute boy. You just never
Girl,
know. Well, you make because I'm pretty sure they probably thought like Prince is the bottom. Maybe he was. I don't fucking know. Bottoms got me too.
girl, I
No,
was like, girl, I was looking when I got the video, girl. I was like, because I was like, Prince, first of all, it was giving very much baby Prince. It was giving very
okay.
much baby Prince, and I was like, okay. So this is why the bitch was jumping up and
Oh,
down.
crazy. I said,
That's why.
oh.
Oh, crazy.
Oh,
Now
so
we
that's why you was
understand.
upset. Oh, okay.
That's why you was upset.
Okay. Because I didn't, I mean, of course, Princes are definitely a good, but I didn't understand it. But I see why you understand it now.
Girl, did you see it, girl? Did you
Yeah.
see it? Did you see it? No shit. I was like, okay, Prince.
It went up and said,
I was like, Prince.
oh,
My
oh,
stomach hurt. My stomach hurt as soon as I saw it, girl.
oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
um, so it's definitely going to be on the season. So did everybody see it, like on the cast,
Oh,
like?
I don't know.
Was there
I don't know if anybody else saw it, but just me and Miles saw it. That was our first time seeing it. Like, well, yeah, that was our first time seeing it.
mm,
Yeah.
what was the conversation like with when you brought it up to Prince? Just give like a look because I know it's probably going to be on the season, but just give a little thing like what was the conversation
Just
like?
so, so
What was
we
the attitude?
disagree. It was awkward and didn't want to really have a conversation about it. So
Mm,
I was just like, well, it's already out there. So
mm-hmm,
yeah, that's what it
mm.
is. And I was like, you're still my friend. Like I just didn't know you were for then, but I didn't know you was Barry something, whatever his cam name was. I can't even remember what it was.
Me neither. I didn't even care.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. I didn't. No,
So
no.
like, what the fuck ever? Like,
Period. It was just given a very like nasty, freaky, deaky set. It
do
was
it.
given a good old threesome.
Oh,
Epic.
okay. And listen, Miles is the same.
They do the same thing, child. I bet
No,
Mama's like, girl, you been living your
Miles
truth.
is a little bit more happier than me.
Really? Miles was like, girl, we should get on cam together, right? We should do like a collab, right? Really? Oh,
Watch.
okay. You gotta say shit, girl. I know that song, girl.
Okay,
Girl.
like go. Watch the show, girl. Watch the show.
I'm gonna be reviewing it every episode.
Girl, y'all gonna have when I tell you y'all gonna have a lot to talk about every episode. Every episode. It's just when I tell you this season is literally about sex, drugs, and money. Okay, just sex, drugs, and money. The whole season.
Period. So, what scene in particular are you excited to be showcased on the show? Like, what scene in particular?
Well, I had three one. I had two big events the whole show. So I had a brunch, but I brought my team out, and then I actually had a fashion show and brought the team out again. So all my working scenes is what I love to display on the show, and I can't wait for everybody to see them. Like I always put so much into my events, and I want everybody to see that all the time. Every time they see me, every time they see an event, every time they see something that really has my name stapled all over it, I want them to see that. So I'm looking forward to that. Anything else, I don't really care for.
Okay, period. So, watching the trailer, right?
Oh,
Watching the trailer because the trailer was everything. First
just
of all,
was
I was
it
excited
spicy?
for my
Was
boost to
it
come
spicy?
back. It was. First
And,
of all, like you said, it was drugs, like bitches getting drugged. Girl, sex tape, girl, Prince. I'm so gonna interview you, bitch. Like, I live for Prince, like, bitch, I live. Like, if I didn't already live for Prince, Prince stock just went up. But just looking at the trailer, it seems like young KSB, okay? Young KSB is shaking the girls up, is a firecracker. He's letting it be known, bitch, I am here. I am the new girl on the scene. You bitches will respect me.
Give it very much.
Because it seems as though you and him get into it on that trailer a lot. So how do you feel about him saying he's the show and he's in you bitches job, he's saving you bitches jobs? Like, how you feel about him saying all this stuff on social media?
He gotta say all that to earn his spot on season 3.
Ooh.
He gotta say all that. Like, I mean, know your place, earn your spot. And you did enough to earn your spot. So I mean, okay. Whatever. You wanna play the villain, you wanna say all the comments, I'm saving bitches' jobs. Bitch, my job was never in jeopardy. If anything, I'm gonna cast you for season 3. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's nothing that he can say or do. He can. Yes, we got into it. Yes, he got a slick mouth. It's giving very much so Brandy and Shawnee O'Neal. Like, girl, go ahead, say all you want to say. Make a moment. You're just making my job easier. Yeah. So I mean, that's what it is. You want to be the best. Listen, long as you display your come up and you bring a little something to the table, I don't give two shits what you say on this damn camera. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. Other than that, he can be the it girl and look like a fool. Like, and look a fool.
Well,
Like,
I'm really excited because, baby, we all have seen him. We all know of this song.
then they throw that something ass, something. What is
Yeah,
it?
oh boy, pussy, I think.
Oh
Boy,
boy,
pussy.
some shit like that. I think I saw it one time and clicked off. Like, oh, it's too. It was. It's just okay. It's just not. It's just not my. It's just not my thing. Like, I mean, I like the fact that
It's
he's
too
an artist
vulgar.
doing certain stuff, but it's just not my speed. It's just too. It's too
Out there.
out there for me. Like, it's just not. So I wish him well and all the stuff, all and great success. You know me. I love success amongst somebody. Whatever you got a dream and a plan, I wish him well. But it's just not for me. Like, I don't see it.
Okay, so will we be seeing another side of Jamal this season? Because we got like working Jamal last season. Like, when I tell you Jamal wasn't in the drama, bitch. When I tell you Jamal was not here for the bullshit, girl, he was like, girl, I was very much, girl, leave me out of it. I'm trying to get my event and my designs to give the girl. Like, girl, go over there with that bullshit. Girl, it was giving very much that. So, are you going to give another side of Jamal this season?
Yes, it is. You're going to see a little of my not. You're not going to see a little bit of my dating, but you're going to hear about it because I didn't bring the individual on camera. But you'll see a little bit about that. You're gonna definitely see me not stir no drama, but I'm definitely gonna mention it. Like, I'm gonna mention it. I definitely got a hot hit. Oof. I definitely got out of character 2 times actually. Got out of character 2 times about my business professional self. So I'm trying to, like, reel that back in. But I had a moment and it is what it is. And you definitely gonna see me check. Like I'm clear. I had to the very very final scene. I had to address the room. Okay, it was that type of setting. Like, let me address the room. Like, don't I had to let people know. Like, listen, last season I was very business, and then I'm not saying I wasn't taking up for myself, and I wasn't like being very like sticking up for myself or whatever. But I just kind of like brushed it off. I was like, girl, bye. I don't really have time. But this year I had the time.
Mm.
I had the time to
So
check up.
you taking bitches to task on the finale,
Yeah,
basically.
I said I had to address the room. And every issue that I had, I addressed at that table. And I stood in what I said. Like, everything. That's how I was last year. Even though I wasn't in all the drama or saying, oh, I didn't want nothing to do with it. But if I said it, I said it. And now this year, if I said it, I said it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Let the Philly out, Lamar. Exactly. If I said it, I said it. And I meant it. Whatever I said, I meant it. And that's how it is. And how you react after I said it, you better commit to it. Because I'm going to commit to how my reaction after you react to it, too. So.
Period. So will this be an iconic, like one of the most iconic scenes? Is this giving iconic, like, girl, you know how the iconic scenes, like moments, iconic moments in reality web show history? Is this giving iconic moment? Like, what is it giving?
We probably have we have a couple iconic moments from me. Like at least from me. Like we have a couple iconic moments. It was like for one instinct, it's gonna be funny though. One instinct, one person, the individual thought I was leaving. I was like, oh no, I'm leaving. He thought I was leaving. Okay, well, get him as he make his grand exit. And I said, oh no, I'm not leaving. I'm getting a cookie.
Bitch, I live for a cookie.
Okay.
I live for a cookie, child.
We was in the cookie shop, like we was filming in the cookie shop, and they was living for us in there. And me and such and such going back and forth, and I get up to leave. He said, "Oh, well, make sure y'all get his grand exit like he always leave." I said, "Oh, I'm not leaving. I'm getting a cookie." Like, girl, I'm not bothered by you. Like that's how you sound as a bitch that's bothered. You end up leaving. Goodbye, bye. Like,
First of all, I am ready. I am ready. First of all, my boos are back, better than ever. Like, I can't wait, bitch. First of all, I'm just happy that Miles is still on there, Prince is still on there. I'm actually kind of. How you feel about Sean not being in the mix as much? Like, I was actually sad to hear that Sean is gonna be, his name is probably gonna be mentioned, but it's
yeah,
like
he has
he's not gonna be on
me and
here.
him had a moment. Like he called me and we filmed it. So he makes a cameo, but it's very brief. Of course I miss Sean. Of course I miss him being around. Of course I miss him filming and stuff like that. His energy, but life takes us different places. So life took him a different route, and I'm super proud of him because everything that's going on with him right now. Right now he is going to be doing amazing things. So it's like I'm glad, and who knows, he may be actually popping back up somewhere else. So he's not gonna go too far.
Okay, I'm gonna look out
Hold
for
on,
it
hold on,
because we
I
live
can't
for
hear you.
Sean Dion. So shout out to Sean Dion. Still live for my
I
boo.
can't hear you. Hold on,
Oh,
I
you
can't
can't
hear
hear me?
you.
You can't hear me?
It's probably me.
Oh well, let me drop down. Let me drop down. Hold on, give me 1 second. You can hear me now?
Somebody had just FaceTimed me and I had to reject it. Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, drop down, drop down, drop down.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Hello?
Drop down. Can you hear me now?
Should I leave and come back?
Yeah, leave and come
Okay.
back. So, girl, we trying to get to the tea. We trying to get it into the teas. I have some more questions for Jamal. Wait. Don't go nowhere. It's gonna be real cute, real quaint. Yes, mama. Yes. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
you know.
Okay, so let's keep it going. Okay, let's keep it going. So, since it's a whole new cast, we got our old girls coming back. We got you, who's executive producer. I cannot stress that enough. You're an executive producer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's
Okay.
keep calling you? I need you to put them hoes on Do Not
Okay.
Disturb.
Okay. Let me see.
Put them hoes on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So we know that we got you coming back, the girls from season 1, you coming back, Miles coming back, Chris coming back. We got a little cameo for Sean. right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about the new girls, because the only new girl that we know we have seen is young KSB. Can you talk about the rest of the new girls because we don't know of them? Can you introduce those girls to us? Like,
So
what
you
are they doing?
have Young Tribe, which is also a rapper from Tampa. He has a unique style. Very Tampa though, in my opinion. But he's definitely cute and he's definitely a ball of energy. Like a ball of energy. And then you have Gio, which is our Latino guy. He is um well, he's Latinx. I'm gonna say Latino. He's Latinx, and he's very humble, together, but very will read the girls, but not too much. Like he does. He's very much. He's not me. He's not me from last season, but he's about his business, and he's also about his energy and his space. So like a couple times he kind of left when the scene got tense. This thing left because he's like, oh, I don't deal with that, and I'm like, oh, like you just don't deal with that like that. You just gonna leave, but whatever.
Mm.
Noted. And then Nick Nack is a very popular MC down here in Miami. Hosts all the clubs. Everybody knows him, and he also is an artist, up and coming artist as well. So, and when I tell you, he older fish, which is my gay mother. Also, like she applied for the show, and so she's here and she got on like every and just to let y'all know because I don't want nobody to say like oh Jamal put all his girls on. No, I didn't. Everybody had to apply for the show, like period. It wasn't no oh Jamal put me on the show for what? Who are you?
No favoritism over here,
No
miss.
favoritism. Let me switch this because I don't get the this. No
Yeah, this is
favoritism.
horrible. This is
Yeah,
horrible
now it's
angle.
better. It's better now. No favoritism over here. Like it was none of that. So I couldn't just let people. Well, if I have anything to do with an executive position, here, I'm not just allowing anybody to come on to the platform and take advantage of it. Which I feel like some people are just exploiting themselves and making it hot. But hey, we had to make a good season, so whatever. Bella, she is she is the woman of the bunch. Like she's fish of the bunch. She is the flirtatious girl. She is Mother Gucci, like she is the socialite of the city. Everyone knows who Bella Monet is. She performs everywhere, and this thing is trying to build up her brand and do makeup, but she's running into some trials and tribulations because she's so much of a party girl. So
Mm.
she has to work through that. And Gia was also a party girl too, because Miss Thing had a situation when she during filming she ended up in a hospital from after partying. So y'all saw that
Mm.
at the trailer.
Oh, that's the girl that got drugged.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
Sex, drugs, and money.
Sex.
Everybody's making their money on this cast. Like everybody has a job and making their coin, honey. But
Mm.
sex, drugs, and money. That is all about this season. I was like, we got some promiscuous, sexy, promiscuous drugged. Like we got it's a lot going on with this cast this season. Like it's like, oh, somebody bringing a therapist.
By the end of the season, probably. So,
We all gonna need to sit down with somebody fix my life.
mm-hmm. So just judging the trailer, like you say, we see drugging the girls. We see sex tape. We see like it, I feel like it's going to be a whole melting pot of craziness when
Yes.
we see these girls. So let me ask you. I need one word to describe this season of the Come Up Miami. And not the typical one, not the typical, like how everybody say. I need, like, girl, give it. Like, give me one word.
If I was to describe one word, oh, fake.
Really?
Fake.
This season is giving very much fake. You sure you want
Yes,
to use that?
fake. I mean, I already said sex, drugs, and money. That's the like the characteristics, but some of these girls is fake. Like it's a lot of fake love, fake support.
Really?
Mhm. Some people didn't show up to taping, group tapings, to support other cast members to do all that. It's fake. It's fake.
Hmm.
They only showed up for when it was beneficial to them. Fake.
Oh wow.
Mhm. So FAKE. Fake.
Fake. So, do you think that this current season is going to be by the end of this journey by the end of this journey of season 2 of Miami? How do you think it's going to do you think this current season is going to be better than the Atlanta season? This current Atlanta season, is it going to be better? Like, is it going to be on a like a it can't? What do you think?
I don't like to compare because they have different elements up there than that we have down here. Like if I was to make a comment, if I was to make any comment about anything, and it'll be pertaining to me. I'm sorry, it'll be pertaining to me and how I conduct myself and how I what I bring to the cast that what they don't have on the Atlanta cast. Like I feel like none of these girls can throw an event at all.
Oh, period.
But I just like it's always in somebody's clubhouse at their apartment. It's like I don't know. It's just like a pop up event, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that. So if I'm gonna throw an event, I'm gonna throw an event for the whole entire cast to come, get dressed, press media, different people, not just the cast is just gonna be there. I'm gonna bring the city out. That's how I see events. Um, but like I said, as it pertains to me, that's how I feel like that's what I bring to the come up brand. Period, and I feel like everybody. I mean, if everybody else kept that same energy, well, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I have to say this, and I have to say this. Um, I have to go back to last season,
Okay.
the reunion. I how can I put this? Because I love this person. I love this person.
What's this stage?
Did you like how on a scale from 1 to 10? Like, did you gag at when Tiny Tim, um, Jimmy the Cricket, Ducky was given that prayer? Like,
Oh,
like that prayer. Like how like
wait.
when Tiny Tim was given that prayer, like was it like was you
You
dying?
talking
Like
about Bubs?
yeah,
Why you say? Why are you calling him names?
yeah.
That's not your good girl.
That's my good girl. That's my brother.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
when I honey gagged, it fell on the floor. Gagged, fell on the floor, shouted. I agree with every word. I didn't disagree.
I would say this. That was the most iconic thing about that
Bi-
fucking reunion. No shade.
Bitch. And I tell you, everybody stood back and said, "Thank God we ain't in the real church." So, but yeah.
But yeah, Jamal, like, okay, but that's all that I wanted to know because we still haven't seen the season, and I know you have a lot. I think did you just get into you just get into New York, like you
Mhm.
just get settled and stuff.
Yep.
So
I literally was like set my alarm because I was like, "Oh, I got this interview," and then I think I may be going out tonight. I'm trying to figure out like where everything is. I'm staying in Queens. So,
oh, well, girl,
you in Queens?
girl, I'm not in Queens, girl. But I'll talk to you after. But
Oh.
but I'll be around. But I gotta work tonight, so I do a little overnight situation. So,
Oh,
but yeah, but this weekend, if I'm not too busy, I'll pop out, whatever. If you're going to a club, whatever, I get a little dressed up in my little
oh, I
sugar.
know, right? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to hit the
Little
city
onesie.
and be in with the niggas at. But oh,
First of all, do not get with these New York niggas. These New York niggas don't know how to act, honey.
well, I've always loved New York niggas. I've obsessed. I was like running around Philly and Baltimore. Like the New York guys always did it for me. But
I feel like I like the Philly niggas more. Like Philly niggas, like when I went to Philly, it was a nigga on every corner. I was like,
ooh, that's
ooh.
how they be.
It was like, ooh, girl, fuck these New York niggas. I'm trying to go to Philly because Harper, yes, you should, baby. Yes, you should. You should go and watch the Come Up Miami season 1 just to get caught up, girl, and get into Jamal C. Lamaj, girl. He is fabulous. He is an event planner. He is a designer. Okay, he's the jack of all trades. He's that girl. He gets to the back. Okay, first of all, Jamal. When I tell you I lived for you when I first interviewed you, and this was heavily when you was going through that shit with old girl. Not gonna talk about it. But when you tell because I was gonna tell you, if you don't if you don't come in this interview and make me shout because you had me shouting that last time we interviewed, girl. I still watch that interview to this day. Like it was one of the most amazing interviews that I've had. Like I live for that interview.
Oh,
Live for it. So I've
yeah.
always had this love for you, and it's just everything. You're just everything. So I
Oh,
have nothing but love and respect for you and how you conduct yourself. Listen, you just like the girls, like the rest of us. Okay,
okay.
listen, don't try it. Don't try it. Professional, but I will gather you, bitch.
Okay. The room.
So that's period. That's in the
The
source. So
room.
I live for that,
I went to
and
dinner ready to gather the room. Okay.
I'm ready for it. And I really have
But
to
yes,
say,
I'm
well,
excited. I am excited. I got a new car, new condo, new teeth.
yes, it's not getting gummy no more. The girl got her grill fixed. She got an apartment. Some of the girls can say that they living on cardboard boxes, very much homeless teas, getting fucked, and
Oh,
in
oh,
alley corners
oh,
and stuff like that.
oh,
Girl,
oh.
but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it real classy.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, period. Girl.
Oh,
But I would say this. Thank you for coming on.
of course.
I really had to I had to reach out to you because girl, the trailer gagged me. I had to get you on. I was like, okay, Jamal is definitely have to be my first interview because girl, he's an EP. First of all, I live for him, and I just know he's gonna give it. I just know that if anybody's gonna be professional and fair, it's gonna be Jamal.
You better say it.
Okay, I
Professional
just know
and
that he's gonna be
fair.
fair.
And
He's gonna be
fair.
fair. He's gonna be fair
Let's be fair. Okay.
because first of all, okay, if anybody's gonna be fair, it's gonna be Jamal.
I would say, well, no friend. No friend. Exactly. That's me.
Okay.
Well, thank you for having me. I always like to leave you with a little something. Keep going. I was there from the day one. And and here we are, season 2. This is like a year and a half later. And
Period. Do you see the fucking come up? Do you
do
see
you
it? We was on Zoom last time, girl.
exactly recording this? Now you are sitting, look at you coming up on the YouTube streets, doing what you gotta do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep
I'm
going.
Girl, I'm making a
I
girl's
will
ass
always come back.
itches. Like when I tell you, Jamal, I'm making a girl ass itch.
Oh,
They can't take me, honey. They can't take it. Like they hate me.
so much. And
I'm still gonna make my
they're gonna hate
coin.
you
Still
until
gonna
you
do what
die.
I do.
They're gonna hate
Hmm.
you until they can't hate you no more. Or they're gonna hate you until they find something else somebody else to hate. So what?
Period.
They
I'm
can't.
really a badass
Girl, you don't think
bitch.
I read the comments last season when they was trying to read me down? Girl, fuck y'all.
Period.
Girl,
Bitch,
look
I
at
plays in
that.
the negative comments, girl. I play in the negative comments.
Okay,
That's
I
what
be
I
looking
do
at
the
them like,
most.
ooh. And it's so crazy. They be wanting me to say something back, and or they try to. I be wanting to say something. I was like, I ain't gonna say that because the best thing for me not to say anything to you because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. But I mean, hey, go ahead, make your comment, girl. You continue to look at every week.
Mm. Let me ask you this. This is the last question. Last question. Last question. Because I didn't think. I just literally popped up in my head.
Okay.
Boop. How excited are you with the whole partnership of Karan and Reese with the retreat? Are you excited for it?
I'm looking forward to see what it's going to be about. Like, listen, but I tell you, I'm so the most disconnected EP. Like, I don't got the time. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to give. Um, that's it. That's all I got for that. I'm looking for because I got too busy worried about all the stuff that I got going on. Like I started my Toro business. I'm on my way of launching my my entry level entrepreneur support community where people subscribe and all the entrepreneurs that's looking. It doesn't matter what you want to learn how to do. What you want to start? I can help you legalize your business in whatever state you're in and how to organize your thoughts because I know in these entrepreneur streets you gotta bring yourself in. So and I've had to do it so many different times. And I got my organization and my clothing brand that I'm trying to get off the ground. Like I don't be having time for none of that stuff. But I'm excited and I wish them. It looks good. I hope I'm invited to be like a part of the retreat because I heard they bringing like an ensemble collection of different people from different franchises together to record. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe that'll be something I could be on, show the girl a little style. But other than that, I wish them
Yeah.
nothing but luck.
Period. 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 So let me let you go. Thank you again, Jamal. Um, thank you for being like so gracious and always responding. Like I love the fact that I could just like be like, bitch, we gotta do an interview. You like, bitch, let's go.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'm ready to talk, bitch.
that's
Like
all.
it was giving very much that, bro. It was giving very much that. So I was like, yes. Girl, she's still the same girl. She's still the same girl. Even a year later, girl, she's still the same girl. So I was like, yes. So just thank you for being you. Thank you for giving me words of encouragement. I live for you. I live for everything. Jamal, live for the brand. Live, girl, just tens across the board for you. Okay. So thank you, Jamal. Let's say bye to we'll see you later, Jamal, because he's definitely coming back.
Okay.
Because I want to talk to him again once the season is
Oh, we're gonna have
underway.
a lot to talk about.
Because trust me.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Trust me.
We're gonna have it's gonna be
Yeah.
like we have a lot to talk about. Period.
Oh, period.
Yeah. Bye.
So see you later. Jamal. Thank you for coming, okay? Yes. So guys, that is Jamal. That's my good sissy Pop. I live for Jamal. Thank you, sweetness. Great interview, great interview. Girl, Lamar just still in the bag. Girl, leave this thing. If you want to still come out, you want to kiki with the girl. I live for Jamal. Thank you, sweetness. Thank you, D. Girl, that was my good girl. I just had to. Um, D, we is not talking about that name up in here. We're not talking about that name, girl. D, we're not talking about the girl name, bro. But tune in, y'all. Um, it's premiering in March. I don't know what day in March. I forgot. But can we just say that we're gonna have a lot of content in March? Y'all know the come up is coming in March. Chasing Atlanta is coming in March. So listen, and I'm going to review both shows. So get the fuck ready. I'm going to be on this live every single time. Y'all better tune the fuck in. I'm going to read the girls down, and I'm also going to give these girls the tens while reading them. Okay. I am very unbiased. Okay. I give the girls what they need and want and desires, girl. So most definitely, you going to give. I'm going to get everything. Okay. Okay. What do you, y'all are in the chat really giving, but this interview with Lamar, I can't wait to the season because listen, and I promise you guys, I promise you, I'm going to talk to Prince. I'm going to get Prince on here, and I'm going to definitely get young KSB. I'm probably going to interview a lot of the girls once they're cast because I don't listen. I don't follow some of these girls. Like I don't be in the mix like that. Weird, no shade. Yes, Harper, you live for my reviews, girl. I'm gonna give it at any time. Like promise you. When I tell you I'm going to give it in my reviews, you know. First of all, if y'all go back to come up Miami, I was reviewing the first season when it came out. Girl, I was giving it to each and every one of them. It wasn't no listen. That season was very much divided, but girl, I gave it. I gave it. I gave it, child. Gave it. Gave it damn. Gave it damn boots. So you already knew. Period. So but let me go, you guys. I gotta get ready for work. It's Feliz Navidad, believe it, Feliz Navidad, all that shit. Thank you to everybody coming into the chat, watching. D, Sweetness, Spicy, Harper, shout out to you, shout out to BK. Shout out to BK. I live for you, sweetheart. Um, who else was in the chat? Thundercat, live for you. Perp. Um, uh, Capricorn Sunflower, shout out to you, boo. Yeah, we're gonna do our big one this year. Get your coins, boo. Oh, you already know. You already know. You and Bubs had me dying. Girl, I read Bubs. Girl, I'm gonna read Bubs down. Oh, and I have to do something with Bubs on this live. Like we trying to we're I'm not gonna say it just yet, but me and Bubs is gonna do something. We're gonna collaborate on here because we have to. That's my brother, and I love him. Girl, I'm getting a red eye. Girl, I have to get off this thing. Later, y'all. Bye.